Hello guys and welcome to the Black Wolf Division. And today I am actually not going to be playing this game, I'm actually showing you a game that I have played. Little spoiler here, I'm just getting ready to click it and start it. It was a lot of fun, let's get into it. And actually this whole game I am driving the Puma. It's a German armored car from World War II. I find it a lot of fun. Let's just see if we can skip a little bit. I'm going to go up a little faster until we actually get into the gameplay. Okay, there's a Stewart just off to the side that I just spotted. You can actually see, I'm going to actually close down some of this stuff so you can actually see a little more of what's going on. But you can see it just off right there, the Stewart. He shoots me, I'm like, oh shoot, no pun intended. Actually, pun intended, I didn't mean to say it though at the time. But I'm like, I am totally done for. Fortunately, a teammate helps me out there. Yeah, I'm very thankful for that. Next, I am then trying to figure out what to do. I believe also at this point I said, thanks. Yes, I said thanks. Because that's the nice thing to do when someone helps you out. I see on the mini-map, by the way, I can see the blinking because someone marked the light tank, the M22 Locust. An interesting history fact on those. Those were actually designed to be able to parachute it in. So they're super light tanks, made for the U.S. I am sitting here and looking at what's going on, and I see the self-propelled gun. At this point, I didn't know what it was because, well, as I said, I think I've said, I'm not sure if I have though, these red marks I could not see in the game, which are hovering right here over the tanks. I could not see those because it was realistic game mode, so you just have to spot them without having the help of these markers. So I am trying to see, okay, is there another tank for me to shoot or engage with? I'm really surprised at this point though. I do have a little bit of shelter on my left hand side and my right, though I don't really care too much about the right because that's held by the our team's battlefront. So I'm looking over at A, trying to spot something. I don't think at this point I see that AB-41 until teammate marks him. There I see him shoot him. That's also a thing, is like, hey, if you can't get an enemy, make sure you mark them because someone else on your team just might be able to do that for you. Especially if you're in a sticky situation. That'll come to my advantage a little bit later too. So I'm just trying at this point, trying to keep A from being captured. I do not see the Crusader Mark II there at that point. And oddly enough, this the unknown 4SN that's climbing the hill, 75mm M3, I do not see him, even though he's like literally right in front of me. I'm looking down lower at B because I'm expecting him to come through there, but he's not. He's sitting in front of me. I don't know why he didn't shoot at me sooner, but he misses me after I shoot him. He just shoots the ground near me, and then another teammate shoots at him, take out with the machine gun his gunner. The next shot kills him. Yeah, so don't discount your machine guns though, because when you're going against a light armored tank kind of like that, which it's technically not a tank, so sorry you guys out there, that's a half track. Took him out with that. At this point, I'm again looking for targets. Again, I am really surprised. This is not usually my gaming style, to sit out in the open, right between 2 points, but hey, it's worked so far. I have not actually repaired my tank, if you notice it, since that Stewart hit me. I have 2 guys down. I'm 2-person crew. In War Thunder, if you're not familiar with it, in War Thunder, 2 people is the minimum you can have. You cannot run a tank with 1 guy. So you're dead when you only are down to 1 guy. So I am running a little bit dangerous here, but again, I'm trying to see who's on A. I want to knock him out. So the teammate, which I can see by the way, because the teammates do actually show where they're located, which is a help. So I know there's a teammate near there. And oh wait, there comes the Stewart. I do see him. As you can see, I'm tracking him. I am going to go through and mark him, which you'll notice a little red eye pop up over him right there. Part of the idea behind that is, yes, I am tracking him. I'm hoping to shoot him. But just in case if I miss, or I shoot him and it doesn't take him out, he turns and takes me out. Because remember, I got a reload time, which always comes at the worst time, of course. So and that's usually after you've shot a shot. Surprise! So then they have a shot still in their chamber, and they can turn and hit you. Um, so yeah, so if you mark it, someone else can help you out. I almost got took out by that medium tank, but oh wait, someone else hits me. I'm on fire, but I'm like, hey, this is still moving. Let's try to get into shelter. We'll try to capture this point, and then we'll also put out the fire and try to fix it and do multiple things at once. Now I wait to put a smoke out because really I don't have this one. I think I have another smoke I can put out technically at this point, but it doesn't do much to cover. At least the last time I did that. In the past, I was surprised when that happened because in the past that did not even work. Um, Once you fired off one shot of smoke with a Stewart, it was nothing. So if you just notice the crew replacement emblem blinked, there goes my smokes. The crew emblem blinked as I selected that to start replacing my crew members. Because then I have one more crew member. At this whole time when you're waiting behind this wall of smoke, it's always kind of like a nail-biting situation because you don't know if the enemy's going to be coming in right through the smoke. Now that I'm going forward, their new rendering of smoke, by the way, I think is really cool. It's just really blinding, which is, I guess, the purpose behind it. But yeah, you never know. Sometimes I run into a wall and I can't move after because I don't want to have to wait for the smoke to dissipate. Because then sometimes the game is like halfway or all the way done at this point. So I'm now coming and it's like, hey, I've been surviving and doing great right in the middle of the map. Well, I'll just kind of stay in the middle of the map. So I'm looking, I see that carcass of that tank in front of me. I think it's a tank until I see the fire. So that's when I move on. I'm now moving up because I'm like, hey, I'll sit on this point. I got a little bit of point of ground covering me. I'm going to try to mark enemies as they come through or take out a tank as they're pushing for B or A. I can't do much for C. If you notice down on the mini map, I'll just use the cursor on the mouse to show you. Right here where these light tanks, actually, sorry, I missed the Stewart. Took out the Stewart over there. There's light tanks right here where you see all these dark lines. That's where the ground is raised up, so I can't see much to cover there, and so I can't do much. For anybody pushing for C unless they push along this road, which often is not the safest thing to do. You can do that early map. I'll notice that M1340 right now, and you'll notice I marked him right there. You can see the eyeball flashing over the top, but I can't shoot him because of the wall, the building there. I could back up and stuff, but again, that might not be a good situation. But you'll notice a teammate plane diving in that Yak, was it Yak 2? Yeah, Yak 2. He drops a bomb, wounds him, but it doesn't take him out. The nice thing though is, even if I couldn't have gone him, the team is aware of him now, and there I go. You take him out. In realistic, stealth is key. Unlike if you play arcade, which I can't stand for arcade because I like using stealth. And the stealth I use to try to push forward and be in on places kind of gives me away right away. It's like, there he is, right up there, right up there. Shoot there, shoot there, shoot there. It's just like the game is telling everybody to do that. And, well, you don't survive long when the game does that. So basically, arcade is basically who hides best, and pop sound does, you know, like pop shots on the enemy, and who can duck in fastest. At this point, again, I'm just like, okay, where's everybody? Where's everybody? Because I think a lot of the enemy is gone at this point. Yes, there is. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the enemy vehicles up. We don't know if any of those are planes or tanks. So we have a lot of planes up. There's probably someone over here by their spawn because a teammate got taken out. We can see now through the eyes of review that there is one enemy, sorry, right here, L640, who's pounding the Panzer III. But we don't know of anybody else. As you'll see, the game is pretty much done now. But again, I was very happy with how it turned out with the Puma in the center, playing it kind of more like a heavy tank. Again, I'm not sure if I'd even play a heavy tank how I played this Puma. Just because heavy tanks are not invincible. I didn't see that Crusader, unfortunately, because maybe I could have gotten another kill. But oh well. It was a really good game. Fun. Uh, Mainly because it went so much out of the ordinary. Well, anyways, that's it for today. Thank you for watching this. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know your comments, thoughts, ideas. Have you had a game like this that has gone really unusual? Have you? I did not expect a a light tank like the Puma to do so well. It was fun. I love fast moving tanks that you can get in and out of places quick. Um, so basically, I've learned to not rely on the armor, but more rely on the gun, terrain, trees, basically things that are already there, and just try to move around. But again, I had fun with this Puma. This game did not go at all as I was expecting. I did not plan on running into that Stewart, and yeah, it could have gone really bad, really fast, but it didn't. Well, anyways, that's it for me. See you later on the battlefields of War Thunder. Thank you for watching. Bye.